negative.
All right, we got it.
Scratch.
We are going to talk about life after the honeymoon stage.
When the honeymoon stage is over.
I think that's a very interesting topic because everybody always talking about the cupcakes and the cakewalks and the just fairy tale life and there's no problems and roses every day and foot rubs day and
That's
night.
still every day.
I mean, but real life happens in between all that stuff, okay?
Yeah,
We
so-
have been through some stuff, real life stuff. So I think it's very important
We went and battled
to
against it.
have those conversations because life be life and life be getting real. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna measure out. I know you can do this. 2 cups and 1/4 cup of flour, and just put it in the middle.
So
I'm gonna start setting up the.
this is how you make the dough, right?
Yes, you're making pizza.
2 cups and okay. All
Yes,
right.
that's right there in front of you. So it's 2 cups.
All right. I got you. So the honeymoon. I'm gonna talk. You know what?
Are you ever multitask? Or you wanna wait till you play?
Say.
Oh.
You can tell the honeymoon stage already. You know, that honeymoon, it was like everything was so lovey-dovey. Like everything is like you can't do nothing wrong, all the mistakes, all whatever. It was just like a fairy tale. Honestly, it felt like a dream. You was just so sweet, nice, and
I'm still sweet and nice. I'm not sweet. I'm not nice.
But the fairy tale, you know, I was afraid you so nice, but you know that honeymoon stage is like it's real like.
Why are you doing it like that? All you have to do is scoop it in the bag and
Oh.
pour. You are just, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. I ain't even gonna do that.
Man, anyway, messing with you during the honeymoon stage, man, you was super sweet. One thing I miss about the honeymoon stage with you is that you never really ate all your food. Like she used to let me finish her food, so she used to eat and have
That's what you
leftovers.
miss, Perry?
I miss that honeymoon stage. I used to tear her leftovers up. Like now, she be asking me for my food, so that's.
I'll ask you for your food. Now you're going too far.
You
right?
eat all your food,
You're going
though.
a little too far with
But
that.
you be eating all your food. That's what I miss. But everything was just so lovey-dovey, you know what I mean? It was like real like a Cinderella movie. It
We
just,
still is giving some.
no, it's still Cinderella, but what I'm saying is just different. It was just like, you know, everything was just so sweet and you were just so nice. Even how you used to speak was different.
Really?
Yeah, because you used to be like
Look how I used to be
super-
speaking, Terry.
Man, you used to be super nice in a whole
I'm not
other way.
sweet no more?
You are, but you more. I know you now. You know what I'm saying? Like I see you. You talk. You know you. But before then, you know, you just put on that extra niceness and sweet all the time, like just smiling, like like you was doing that. You still be sweet and you still, you know, do it. But it's, you know, you. I made you feel comfortable, so you're able to be yourself a lot more. So. That was the honeymoon stage.
So that's what you miss. We talking about what we miss.
I just miss the food. Honestly, I don't really miss the honeymoon stage. Because you know what? The honeymoon stage was never really you in the first place. It was just
You're right. I feel like the honeymoon stage.
It's a little piece of you. This is what I wanted, so I'm good.
I feel like the honeymoon stage is definitely a fabricated part of the relationship. Yes, it's fun. Yes, it's new. Yes, it's fresh. Date nights feel fun because it's new to you. You like the person, yada, yada, yada. But when the real them start coming out, you be like, oh, do I want to deal with this or do I not want to deal with this? Not saying that that's Terry, but I'm just saying the honeymoon stage is a very much fabricated part of the relationship. Because you really don't know what you're really dealing with because we kind of both trying to impress each other in a way. We both trying to make it seem like we these perfect people. We both trying to, stroke each other's ego and do all of these things that we probably would never do. But, you know, when lust is involved, you do a lot of things that you wouldn't even do if, you know, it was real life stuff happening. So I just say that to say, pour that in there. I always just say that to say that I don't miss the honeymoon stage. I felt like it was a very fun time. Life was so simple. It was very simple. All we worried about all I was thinking about was Terry getting paid every 2 weeks, spending his paycheck when he came, and us going on dates every weekend. That's all we really did. Was go on dates.
We
Go
had
out to
fun
eat.
going movies, eat. we used to go. Oh, that was our thing. We just went out to eat and go out, like enjoy, have fun, and shop.
So simple.
Movies, some just real, and we had the best time. Like
We had so
was,
much fun.
It was fun.
Like we just had a lot of fun. Like I feel like that was very necessary in the relationship. We had a lot of fun, but we used to always talk about when we was gonna have kids and we'd be able to bring our kids with us on our dates and fun days because we really enjoyed each other and we just really just vibe, like for real, like this is my dog. Like when I mean it's my dog, like it's really my dog. So we was really able to vibe.
Yeah, we had fun. It was a
and
fun.
just
It was
enjoy
a nice
each
moment.
other's company.
It was a nice moment. And honestly, when I say after the honeymoon stage, honestly, I won't even say like the honeymoon stage is over, y'all, because this is what I know about it. And I was just trying to have a conversation with her. Let me talk to her for a second. What I know is your relationship is in cycles, you know what I mean? Like, it's a cycle. And I feel like we go through cycles in life, cycles with everything, cycles in relationship. So the relationship that I had right then, it was a cycle. It was like we got to know each other, cycle, and it transitioned to something else. Each cycle, it's a new person. Like, she's still who she is, but it's a new her. So we grow together. And so that new person, I feel like I get to meet every new cycle. It's like you fall in love all over again with somebody, I wouldn't say a new person, but a new mature person that she is. And so that's my take on, you know, when the honeymoon stage is over. I just feel like when the cycle was over, when you first meet somebody and it's brand new, everything is like we was doing our thing, we had fun, we do that. That cycle ended because the next cycle was when, okay, now I know who she is now. She's opening it up a little more to me and it's new. And it's new, it was new. Like, you know, how she operated in life is different. That's why you gotta find out people's backgrounds and how they are because, you know, you basically marrying.
Start having kids and
You basically, what you're doing in a relationship is marrying two different cultures, or you're bringing two different cultures, two different upbringing. How I was brought up, how she was brought up is different. So those are things that clash when you get in a relationship with somebody. It's not the person, it's just the fact of what she was brought up and how she was raised. That's what clashed. And so I had to learn how to appreciate how she was brought up, and then we had to compromise.
So I think that's the number one big word when it comes to a successful, when it comes to a successful relationship, a successful marriage is compromise and sacrifice. Not yet. And that doesn't mean sacrificing like things. We're not talking about things. We're talking about sacrificing and compromising the way you feel, your perspective on things, how you feel like it should be. Oh, I'm gonna do it this way because this is how we'll talk. You know, a lot of arguments stem from that type of thing, I realize. And once you get to the point in your relationship or your marriage where you understand that and you're willing to just let go of all those things from how you was raised, how you was growing up, and understand that this is a new thing. When you're married, it's a new thing because we're one. So it's like, this is a new thing. This is our thing. This is how we're going to do it. You could take things from how you was raised and what you know, but you have to come together on one agreement and one accord for it to, you know, work smoothly. So we were able to do that. We were able to understand that. Not everyone make it that far. And I feel like a lot of relationships and marriages end because of that, because one person wasn't willing
just that some people
sacrifice or
some
compromise.
people not willing to, like, you know, compromise with those type of upbringings, like the way he was brought up, the way she was brought up. It was definitely sometimes it irritates people. So
I ain't gonna lie, because I used to for sure be irritated with you. Like,
man,
what? You doing it like that? No, that's how I do it. It was
cycle
like that.
ended, like, honestly, the challenge or anything like that, but you know, we had our arguments. We was both kind of growing, and on top of that, I would say going through like your own personal life, because I lost my daddy, she lost her dad, so we was like going through a phase of like, you know, pain and stuff like that, along with trying to be with each other that, you know, with different ways of growing up. And so I would say that's when the honeymoon stage started to like end in a way. It wasn't like I, you know, like had less love for her, but I say for me, that's when it started to like get real. And it's like, okay, yeah, this is the one I want to be with, and I have to make sacrifices, you know.
I feel like navigating when real life started to hit, that's when our relationship started to really like become very solid. I feel like that was the moment where God was building us up to have like a very solid foundation, because we had to literally deal with a lot of pain and heartbreak and just new life struggles together. I lost my dad first. A year later, his dad passed. We welcomed 2 kids in the midst of all of that. We're newly married. We're moving into our place together for the first time. So we're navigating how to be parents, married, and grieving all at the same time, which was not an easy thing to do at all. I was going through postpartum depression. I mean, it was terrible, y'all. It was terrible. Terry was working at a job that he hated. He used to go to work and he would come home and I would be sitting in the same spot that I was when he left. And he'd be like, dang, you been sitting here all day? I've been gone for 8 hours. You still in the same spot? I was so depressed. I was just going through it, y'all. Like, man, people don't even know the half of what I went through in that house by myself. So miserable with my baby. We know how to handle hard things because we have been through a lot of hard things together. And when it faced us, we were able to overcome together. So I'm so grateful for that because you don't know what's going to happen. When real life start happening, people start turning, people start acting crazy and different. And you don't be knowing who your person is when struggle hit, when they broke, when somebody died, or when they had a low part of their life. You don't know who they are during those seasons. It's like you never met that person.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to have met him in every season of his life. So now I know who he is through like, everything.
Even through disappointment, because like you got personal things in your life that you, like she said, we was going through being stressed out, working somewhere I didn't want to. I had, sports dreams didn't fall out. You got to go through disappointments.
I'm gonna break that in two. So
it's like so many different type of emotions that you're going through individually, and then you have to learn how to go through them together. And like you said, when you're able to be with somebody at every stage of their life, happy, sad, broke, loss, pain, just trauma, that's when you actually know who the person is. Cause if y'all ain't really been through that, I'm not telling you life is like cycles. Like I was saying earlier, man, you gotta have cycles. It's cycles with every single thing, man. And so if you have not been there through that person's cycle, you don't really know who you're dealing with quite yet. You don't know how, if their parent die, how they gonna act. If they lose their money, how they gonna act. If disappointment in their life, how they gonna act. You don't really know those things until those things happen. And so yeah, everything be all lovey-dovey in the beginning. We cute, she cute, we all cute together. It's all lovey-dovey, but when that real trauma and that pain start happening in your life, that honeymoon stage, that's when it starts to kind of get over with, So you're going through those type of situations, embarrassment, all type of whatever it is, you get to find out who your person is. And that's when, the relationship. A relationship to me is being with somebody in all stages of life and you still love them through each stage. And so that's why I say that the honeymoon stage to me is never really over. I just feel like it's just a new cycle, but that certain type of love, I got it, I still get it like I got it when I first met her. Like, it's just a certain type of, and it's even more, honestly, it's a different type of love now. It's like on steroids because of the stuff we've been through. Like, this is my dog, and it's somebody, because it's like, you could be good friends, and you're like, I like them, but it's like, I'm making maybe tonight with her right now, you know what I'm saying? Some people lose the juice. You lose the sauce in a relationship. They be with people for a while, that juice be gone. That's why they wandering eyes and that love spirit come inside their situation and they be, But I'm good right here. I am. Sometimes even better. Right, we can cut the video short. We can cut it. Piece it done, baby. Roll it down. But yeah, man, that's what it is. So I would say the honeymoon stage, cycle stage, that's when you find out.
Shoot. I forgot to put oil in the battery.
Oh, see?
It's alright.
It better be right, Sadie.
I'm supposed to put oil in it.
It's too late to break
Yeah, it's too
avocado
late.
oil in it?
Yeah, it's too late. It's in the process of mixing.
We don't know
I
how
mean,
to
you
do
can
that.
put oil. You have to do it both times. Like oil and
Oh, hold it while I do it.
Wait,
So,
hold on. I'm trying to stretch this out as much as I can. I like a thin pizza, y'all.
yeah, so that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And so the honeymoon stage, I feel like it's lovey-dovey. It feels good, but what you gonna do when it's over with? What you gonna do if it don't go right, if it go wrong? What you gonna do when they get hit with some pain, their parent die? I don't wanna wish that on nobody, but we know life cycles, that's what happens. You understand how they gonna react. Are they able to mentally handle something like that? Are they able to bounce back? What you gonna do when they in depression? Like, can you still love them? Are you gonna get turned off? Because some people get turned off when they going through certain type of stuff in their life. You get turned off, and that's when the relationships be over with. You see people we be with somebody one time, year later they got a whole other boyfriend and girlfriend. You be like, damn, that was fast. It's because they opened up or something happened in their life where they start to be themselves, and that person was like, oh, nah, I can't rock with that.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what I think. You know, when you get with somebody and they kind of, and when you rocking with them for a minute and they start to kind of be themselves every once in a while, and then now they like, the person be like, you know what, I don't think I like her like that. She kind of laughed weird. It's like, oh, he a little weirdo. He's square. Or you went to around him and his homies and you find out he the one that's like a loser. Or they be punking him and the girl be turned. There's so many things that girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'll get turned on by the smallest thing.
Yeah,
Like, I really do.
that ain't big enough.
I know because you took up the cutting
Oh,
board.
here. Go
That
ahead.
ain't
I'll do that.
big.
I know how to make it bigger.
Okay, here. Don't stretch it out because it's at the verge of ripping.
All right, I know how to hear it. You don't put.
I'm definitely very happy with my person, and I feel like the honeymoon stage comes and goes, but it gets better if you got the right person.
Yeah.
It's so big. Daddy gonna do it for you. I like my pizza thin, baby. I feel like the honeymoon stage is really not that important, honestly. It's just the fun part of the relationship. The real thing, the real deal, what makes or break comes after the honeymoon. When real life start kicking in. When you start getting to know who your person really is and vice versa. Can you deal with this? Are you willing to put up with that? Are you willing to live with this for the rest of your life? Don't think about the stuff that happened in jail room. That's all I'm saying. Don't think about the times y'all be having fun and laughing and joking. Don't think about that. Think about real life stuff. Like, when this man is mad, can I deal with it? When he broke, can I deal with it? When he's depressed, can I deal with it? And vice versa. Are y'all able to deal with each other? Because you don't want to be a miserable person. And then don't let you have a baby by the person. Now you stuck with that. Now you're not stuck with him, but you got to deal with them for the rest of your life. You know, be very mindful about who you lay down with, because them soul ties is a mother effer. It's for real. It's for real, y'all. And we're not even gonna get all deep and spiritual on y'all. We're gonna save that for another time. But soul ties are real. It very much is real. You very much do have to pray those things off. You very much have to ask God to remove those spirits from you. It's a real thing. So, because you can find yourself acting a certain way or doing things that you would normally do. You know what? I'm gonna just save that for another time. Cause that's a whole nother conversation, y'all. For real. We can get there one day if y'all want us to go there. But I don't know if y'all ready for that conversation. Cook with love. When you cook with love, your food comes out so much better. Take your time. Be graceful. That's what I learned. When you cook a meal, take your time. Do it with love.
That's the wine kicking in.
No, it's not. I'm so serious. Do it with love. Do it with a smile on your face. Do it. Don't cook mad and angry. Your food gonna be nasty. I'm telling you that. For real. That's a real thing. For real. Think about all the times you made something when you was mad. Did you ever say, "Hey, it's so good"?
Yep. When I was hungry and I was trying to hear him eat. Yeah.
No, you didn't. I'm talking about when you was mad about something and you decided to make you something to eat. Was the food like busting like that to you?
No, when I ate you when I was mad. We can't use that on.
I mean, it's a grown-up channel. Wait.
Spray tan, I mean.
Okay, now put it on there and then flip it. Fix that up.
Advice for the folks for the honeymoon stage?
Advice for the honeymoon stage?
Or if people still in honeymoon, or if they out of it. What I would say is, if you found somebody who you can rock with, I'm okay. I already feel it. I'm serious. Look at my
You
body.
got one sip.
I feel it. Trust me. I'm ready to cut the show.
Just a little. This you get. I poured
I
this much.
feel it. Like, I feel it. I'm not, no lie, no pearl. I feel woozy already. Cause you know, I don't my body.
Alright, I'm not gonna make you.
Yeah, please don't. Cause if you do, then we gonna have to cut this whole video. I'm ready to eat too. You know what I'm saying? Like, anywho, I would say advice. Find your, if you got your right person. Say y'all getting some turbulence right now. If you getting some turbulence right now in your relationship, I would say that the oh shucks. See, that's why I don't drink, right?
Harry, that one sip don't got you doing
Say
that.
I got sauce all on the
It's in your
side.
mind.
That's why I don't drink.
That one little sip you had of some grape juice.
I'm faded.
Like grape juice. Literally, it's so sweet.
Oh, shit. I'm faded.
Get your butt off me.
So,
What?
you know what I'm saying? Like, you have no rest. Is that the right one, or is that
That's from yesterday.
I know, because I got something to tell me on that fish. Huh?
That's fine.
You can find me some more cheese. Find me some more cheese. If you're getting some turbulence right now in your relationship and it's a little rocky, see God and ask him this is the right one to stay on this plane ride, because you might need to hop off.
9 times out of
You
10.
might need a parachute.
9 times out
Wait,
of
make
10.
sure the record settings.
Yeah, this is our pizza, fully loaded. We got turkey pepperoni, red onion, green bell pepper, mushroom, and jalapenos. I wish I had some pineapples. I love pineapple.
And you facing some little turbulence in your relationship, always make sure it's worth the ride.
And 9 times out of 10, God be sending them red flags. Y'all just be ignoring them.
You
Y'all
gonna
don't
know.
want to. People don't want to answer the red flags because they be so in lust that they, they feeling good, so they just want to ignore it. We all been there, so it's a no judgment free zone. But we all been there once in our life where we done seen red flag after red flag, and we decided to ignore the red flags. Answer them red flags because your life is dependent on it. For real.
You don't want to waste your life.
That's my advice. But you don't have to take it.
It'll be a little rocky. And it might be the one. It might be worth the turbulence. You might just need to keep riding on through until y'all land that plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be a little rocky, but it might be worth the turbulence. So sometimes you might just need to sag it on through. Y'all land, plane ride, it'll work out. How do you know? How can you tell? That's a hard one.
I feel like you
kind of know.
It's some of you that know.
Yes,
You know.
certain things that you just not about to do and put up with. It's certain things you know. Like, it's certain things that you like, okay, this is enough. You know it. You just, like she said, you be so in lust that you don't want to, say no and just leave because you're so in lust. But deep down inside, God always lets you know, like, this ain't it. Y'all, you ain't going to be happy, but you're scared to leave that person because you be so in lust.
Pizza came out fire, y'all. Look at that. We got wings, pizza.
You make it thin.
I love thin pizza. I mean, we made struggle dough to begin with because we didn't have enough yeast to make 2 doughs.
I like it a little crispy. Get that Chico's pizza vibe. They don't know what Chico's is. Some people do.
If you're from Compton, you know.
Oh yeah. So I don't even know. Little thin slice. That's good. That's good. So, the honeymoon day. Our advice?
If you got somebody here, then hold on to me. When did you know that you had somebody else? This is the last question I'm gonna ask. At what point in a relationship you like, dang, I gotta go on?
Y'all wanna know?
Y'all hear that crunch?
Y'all wanna know the time? At the time in the
When I
beginning.
made you some gumbo?
No, that was just like, oh my God. I'm talking about like when I got somebody. At the time I was at my sister's house. She probably don't remember. Or I'm not sure remember when I said. I was at my sister's house. You know, fresh from disappointment from football, sitting on her couch. She came and spent the night with me on my sister's couch. Mind you, I'm a big dude. I was way bigger than what I am now. She came and spent the night with me on my sister's couch. And she laid right on top of me because there was no other space. And she got a whole bed, room, everything at her own house. Yo, I was like, okay, yeah, she rocked with me on a different level.
When I knew I had a good one, it's been so many accounts where I knew I had a good one because honestly,
Or in the beginning though.
I know in the beginning, honestly, I still never met nobody that was like him before. Still never met nobody that was like him before. People like him didn't even exist. It was so many times when I knew I had a good man. So many. Right. It's actually too many to name, to be honest. Because, I'm only saying that because I didn't have my share of dating. And I can honestly say, never met somebody like him before. Ever. He's like one of a kind. For real. You know.
You ain't gotta ask it like that, baby.
Coming up with like teddy bears and roses and stuff.
Right.
Making sure you ate. You know. And I can honestly say that he's still like that. Like that wasn't fabrication. Like he spoils me. Like, and I mean that in like not just in a materialistic way. Oh, when I knew I had a real good man, y'all. This is like kind of past the beginning stages. This is towards the middle. Is when my dad passed away, y'all. When my dad passed away, talk about somebody really being there for you. Like, we wasn't married yet when my dad passed. We were still courting at that time. My dad passed in 2017. We got married in 2018. He was so there for me, y'all. Like, in such a genuine way. Like, I mean, never leaving my side. I'm sleeping on his chest every night. Like, he's so there. He's so present. Like, he's really helping me through the grieving process. Like, he was like literally never left my side the whole time the whole time I grieved, never left my side. Like, I was just like, this is unbelievable. Like, I never had that type of support before in my life from anybody. No shade to family or anybody, but I'm just saying, like, somebody that literally never leaves your side ever at any given moment. Like, stayed with me through the whole thing, held my hand through the whole thing. He even carried my dad's casket. Like, he was a pallbearer. So literally it was just like, I knew for sure, like, oh, this is the man I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. For real. Because it was such a beautiful thing to have somebody there, like, the way he was there. Like, I can't even explain the way he was there. It was just like, most people, when people pass away, they'll be there for you, but then they'll still go about their life. And still, you know, they gonna keep going because, you know, they didn't take a loss, you did. So people don't really, they'll be there for a little bit. I'm talking, he never left. Like, it was just amazing. I knew at that moment, like, it was for real.
She never made me feel like I was less than, because at that moment I felt like a failure with everything in my life. Was my life, my football. Like, that's when I knew, like, she didn't make me feel like less than. Because sometimes, you know, you're supposed to be something or you supposed to this and that, and it don't fall through. You know, a lot of people be like, or they start treating you differently, or they chuck up the deuces to you, or, you know, the love kind of changed. You can tell they acted funny. You know what I mean? And it's like, when it didn't work out for me and I was at my lowest, I didn't feel no different type of love from her. It was just like the same genuine love that I had when things were rolling, or I had a big promise in front of me. And that one I was just like, oh shoot, like it didn't change. I was actually looking for her to start acting, because she's she one of them ones, you know. So if you ain't got everything together, it's so many dudes that'll pop up and, hey, I got this, I got that for you. But I didn't ever feel like insecure or nothing like that. She actually helped build up more of my confidence. And I'm like, okay, yeah, she's sent from God. This is from the Lord. Because, hey, a woman this bad, that look like this, love me through my lowest. I don't know. Yeah. You got you one. That's when I'm like, oh, this what love is. Like, oh, this is what, like, okay, this is what love. Like, y'all be a fool not to put a ring on.
I guess that concludes after the honeymoon stage. This episode was so much fun, y'all. I hope y'all come back for more. We plan on doing more of these. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Dinner with the bender.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah.